Hello there! Our next Trekker walk will be taking place on Wednesday the 27th of March, and we'll be starting at Flotterstone and heading through Pentland Regional Park and back, finishing once again at Flotterstone. The route itself is 6.8 miles, so let's go have a look at what's in store. At over 10,000 hectares of countryside and with 100 kilometres of walking paths, the Pentland Regional Park is a great place to come walking, cycling, horse riding, orienteering, especially on a lovely day like this. Our Trekker walks are more challenging than our weekly health walks. They are much longer, this one being 6.8 miles long, and cover more hilly paths, but they're steady gradients, we're not going up mountains. And the pace is a little bit faster, just a little bit. However, if you're a regular viewer of these videos, it has come to my attention that some people think I storm around at the pace that the walks are, which is not the case. When I'm making the videos, I have to stop and start a lot, so when you see me walking, I'm storming ahead just to get round the route before sunset. So here's a little clip of probably the pace that we're going at on the Trekker walks. Castlelaw Hill Fort was home to an Iron Age community for several centuries. The stronghold consists of 3 concentric rings of ramparts and ditches surrounding a low footfall. The earth house or souterrain built into the middle ditch is the hill fort's main point of interest. Various theories have been put forward regarding its use. It could have been used as a hiding place, a ritual structure, or a storage space. The fort commands views over the Forth and Lothians. Traprain Law and Berwick Law, both significant centres of power in the Iron Age, are visible from the site. The fort is maintained by Historic Environment Scotland as a scheduled monument. Access to the site is free, but since the area is an active sheep farm, dogs should be kept under control. And also, try and come up when the weather's nice. Although, having said that, if you come up when it's like this, you'll have plenty of time on your own to do a bit of searching in there. There's also an active British Army firing range here on Castlelaw. In the past, red flags were erected when the range was in operation. Those have been replaced mainly by a red light system, easier to see in the mist and the low cloud on wet days such as this. You can find out when the range is in operation by checking out www.gov.uk/government/Scotland/firing-times. Did you get that? Although when I looked this morning, it only had up until the 29th of February. So even though you check that, always keep an eye out for red lights and flags anyway, because things can change And if they're flashing, don't go that way. If they're flashing on the day of the walk, we'll take a little detour. So we come to that bit where I tell you what to wear, or what you should wear. If you're coming along on the Checker Walk, please wear appropriate footwear for several different underfoot conditions, from tarmac roads, muddy paths, especially muddy paths this time of year, loose gravel, off-camber paths, and uneven paths. Also have appropriate clothing for the weather. As you can see today, it's still rainy season. Although it's not that windy, it's still pretty wet. And here's this current state of play on a lot of paths at the moment with all the rain. Very, very muddy in places. And that's why you should always have the proper footwear when out and about in the Pentland Hills. Walking is a great way to improve or maintain your overall health. Just 30 minutes every day can increase cardiovascular fitness, strengthen bones, reduce excess body fat, and boost muscle power and endurance. It can also reduce your risk of developing such conditions as heart disease, type 2 diabetes, osteoporosis, and some cancers. Unlike some forms of exercise, walking is free and doesn't require any special equipment or training.